between my lips, I walked to the bathroom and stepped into the shower stall.
Here.
After one long lost drag, I dropped a cigarette and the drain and turned the shower on over my head. I quickly rinsed off all the bodily fluids and stopped the water and walked out. Then I threw on some random clothes and headed over without drying my hair. Because of TOONOS drag, my body still ached at its core, but it was now at a level that I couldn't ignore. I love his poetry. I had no interest in finding a one-night stand tonight. More importantly, to make TOONOS drag me is a threat to Taku. I had another cigarette, took a deep drag, then lay back against the sofa, telling that blade was bound to find its way back to Sakaki. In fact, I got the sense TOONOS went after me, knowing Sakaki would find out about it. Was it a declaration of war against Sakaki, or was his business with Taki just that urgent? Or was it both? I put my stick between my lips and grabbed my phone off the coffee table. But before I could call Sakaki, it started to buzz.
OMG.
Sakaki, believe it or not, Sakaki chose to call me at the exact moment. I put my cigarette in the ashtray on the table and answered the phone.
Hi.
Hello. Oh, fuck.
I can do it.
Oh, you want to do it?
Okay, you can do it.
No, I wouldn't can do it.
Let's see if I can do it, man. I got a word from the watchdog that TOONOS paid you a visit. What happened?
A lot, to put it lightly. I got laid.
You okay?
I got my caretaker to have sex with me.
I'm calling the cops.
Just barely.
Glad to hear it. Did he? Oh, I can't do it. Did he say anything to you?
Boo. Nothing noteworthy. But I confirm he and Taku are involved in something together.
Figured as much.
I told Sakaki everything I'd ever heard between Doctor and Tono. The one thing I left out was the secret basement at the clinic. I didn't blindly trust Sakaki, so I wasn't willing to give him more information than strictly necessary. When I finished, there was a typical second pause.
I wasn't sure whether to tell you this, but Dr. Murase has known TOONOS for quite a long time.
How long is long?
This recent blackmail didn't happen out of nowhere. Dr. Murase has been helping our organization for many years now, and TOONOS was the go-between for all of it. He performed medical services and forged documents for people who wished to remain anonymous. Additionally, he falsified critical injuries and embedded web tags into debitors of surveillance purposes. You know how he used those tags to trick debitors with our surveillance towers and ensure they cannot skip town?
Yeah.
We only allow our trusted doctors to do the implants. In that sense, Dr. Murase holds a very esteemed position in our organization. Did you know that?
No.
Didn't think so. Frankly, only a small number of people know. As for TOONOS, that bastard. He was probably using a good doctor to do something shady on the side. And this most recent task is a part of that. It's all drug related.
Drugs.
Drugs?
Okay.
Drugs.
Drugs. Drugs are bad. Specifically development of new traditions. From this point of view, now that the boss is dead, he doesn't have to abide by them anymore. On the contrary, now that I'm taking over, he wants to set up new business, then kick us to the curb. So yes, while I don't know what reason Dr. Murase has to help TOONOS, the fact is they've been acquainted for many years.
Tono told Taku that, you know what is coming up soon. Any idea what he meant?
Dude, he got 7G, I only got 4G.
You fucked.
Something come up? Sounds like he's plotting something. I'll see what I can dig up.
Cool.
I do have a trump card up my sleeve, just in case. I won't let Tono get away with this. Grr.
You got a plan.
Yes, and part of it was having you spy on the doctor. Times like these, you gotta have a countermeasure for every possible outcome. For now, you should think long and hard about whether you want to stay at the clinic. That's my home!
I'll think long and hard already.
You can never judge a book by its cover. He said that quote like 10 times.
It's his favorite quote.
Yeah, it's very impactful for him.
It's a calculator essay.
Never judge a book by its cover, friends. If you decide to distance yourself, you can come stay with me. It'll be safer that way. Let me put Eiji on. He says he wants to talk to you. Moshi, tell Washan.
Throw wrestling, son. I had Eiji's cheerful voice in the other end of the line.
How's it going with the bugs?
No issue.
Glad to hear it. I already knew about Dr. Murase, so I'm not really phased. But what about you? Is it hard to take in?
It was surprising. I'll give you that.
Right, of course. You've been with him for a long time after all. In terms of safety, I think you're better off with Sasaki-san demo. Even if you agreed to it, Dr. Murase sure wouldn't, would he? I imagine he feels he's responsible for looking after you. Ultimately, I think it'll come down to what you want.
God,
We got a route split, guys.
Ooh.
Wait, does that mean
Nice,
he
pause.
bangs talking in every single route?
Maybe. That's the first sex scene.
Ooh.
Chilla, how are you feeling?
Gotta go. I hung up the phone. The next moment, Taka came into the room.
Still feeling drugged up?
No, round 2?
Round 3?
I'm conquered my homosexuality. I'm okay with it now.
I thought about it, and I realized that I can do it.
Though he was still a little bashful, he was clearly never to act normal. I looked at him from the sofa. No, it wore off.
He's like, rats!
Ah, shit.
Ah, dang, okay.
Guess I gotta go then.
Logan in the room, he's like, oh, are you sure?
Good,
Yeah,
but just
piece it
in
again.
case.
You really sure?
I can stick around in case it comes back.
I think you should rest for a while. We don't know what kind of side effects there might be.
If you need anything, let me know.
As he spoke, he produced a little white paper bag and a bottle of water.
This will help you get the toxins out of your system. Take it.
Wow.
Sure.
No, it actually makes you horny again.
Oh no, I mixed up the drug and the medicine.
Oh no!
I got them mixed up.
I get my hands on the drugs. Oh.
It was crazy. I never do this.
Oh no. Sorry.
I'm just so stressed lately.
After I took the pills, when we continue to stare at me.
I know you don't always take the things I give you, so I'd like you to go ahead and take it now. It's just 2 pills.
Don't do that.
Oh.
You've never done this before. A tiny yellow flag was on my mind.
He's gonna... Okay.
Oh, I pull a silver bliss pack a paper bag and pop both pills in my mouth. Or more accurately, I pretended to. Why? As I just clearly discarded the pills on the floor, I twisted the cap of the water bottle and took a sip. What the fuck is wrong with him? Once I finished talking about it, a sigh of relief. He seemed convinced that I'd taken the pills.
Good, now get some sleep.
And yet he still didn't budge. Did he run again? I heard my brow at him. Are you planning to keep standing there until I fall asleep?
Like he goes and picks up the pills again.
He's like, hey, I saw this.
Ah, darn it. Tenfoiled.
Yeah.
Give me a break. I'm not a little kid.
You know, I used to put you to sleep all the time back then.
That is not something you
God.
say.
Oh god. No, as a caretaker, it's his duty to help him relieve himself.
This is not included in your insurance.
With a sigh, I lay on the sofa and close my eye. bickering with him, and it'd be easier to just pretend to sleep. So I closed my eyes, Taki continued to stand there, unmoving. First irritated me, and I wished he would get out, but over time, it started to feel strangely familiar. A long time ago, someone used to watch over me like this while I slept. Was it Taki? I can't recall. It felt oddly reassuring to have someone there. Why did I feel that way? It puzzled me. As I lay there like a possum, I sensed Taki's movements. And then once I heard the door shut, I opened my eye. Good morning. He was gone. I sat up, grabbed my phone off the coffee table, and opened the tracker app. I figured I'd double check Taki's location just to be sure.
For real, I check people's location all the time.
So true.
Just so I can make sure no one's in the apartment so I can take a nice dookie in peace. I get really nervous.
Wait, you don't want to dookie with friends?
No. Sometimes I check and then I see that roommate is very close to home and then I just crawl back to bed.
What the?
Because I know it won't be coming out anytime soon.
It's like goes back in.
Yeah.
Suction it back up.
I have to try again next time.
My icon marking camera was flashing over the clinic building. Phone in hand, I rose to my feet and headed for the door. So the elevator took the stairs down the first floor. I walked down the hall of the storage room and grabbed the handle. It opened. Quietly, I stepped into the dark room and walked to the far door. Last time I had been left ajar, but today it was closed. Experimentally, I reached out and twisted the knob. Locked. So I squatted down, pulled out my lockpick wire from my pants pocket that he fucking has, and inserted it in the hole.
Oh.
Working from feel alone, I jiggled the pins until I felt the tension diminish, then pulled my tools back out. I tried to handle again, but sure enough, it opened. Carefully, I opened the door and headed down the stairs. At the bottom was another door, but this one wasn't locked at all. Ooh. Beyond it looks like an operating room. Figure stood at the operating table in the center of the room. He seemed deep sense being turned. Taku's eyes widened at the unexpected visitor.
Toa.
I stood in the doorway, staring blankly at him. What's this room for? Flustered, he averted his gaze. Answer me. What are you and Tono up to? As I spoke, I glanced around the area. On the operating table was a clear bag full of pills.
I use the basement whenever I'm tasked with treatments or procedures I can't do publicly.
Defeated, looked at me with anguish in his eyes.
What I want to know is, how did you find out about it?
How do you think? I planted a bug on you.
You? What?
He furrowed his brow at me in horror. And I overheard you talking with Tono.
Must be Sakaki-san. Yesterday I noticed signs of a break-in down here. Was that you too?
No, I haven't been here until now. He squinted at me suspiciously.
Is that the truth?
Yeah.
Soka.
He looked concerned, but he didn't look convinced, but he dripped the accusation with a sigh.
Given how much you seem to know, you've probably figured out what kind of danger you're in.
Yeah, they said I should distance myself from you.
You'll still be in danger no matter where you are. That's why I told you not to go outside.
The emotion faded from his face. Oh, he's pulsing red.
Angry.
For a moment, Taku's smoke shifted tinge red, and I thrashed, but it quickly went back to normal. It was the first time I've ever seen him like this. Normally, he was warm and cordial to everyone around him. But the man who stood before me now was cold and emotionless. His icy gaze pierced me. They told me about your illegal medical procedures and that TOONOS her having you develop a new drug. His eyes hardened further. After all that goody-goody shit, you would always say to me, turns out you're a criminal behind closed doors. And TOONOS drugged me as a way to get to you. You know, I think Sakaki might be right. It'd be safer to stay away from you.
Can't argue with that.
He realized muttered.
I can't blame you for seeing it that way, but I've always looked out for you. Ever since you were a kid, I've treated your illnesses and injuries and made sure you were healthy. So believe me when I say I don't want you to get hurt, and I'm sure Sakaki-san feels the same. You're like a son to him, you know? Which makes you a prime target in TOONOS' eyes. Worst case scenario, he could try to kill you as part of a threat. And that is the one thing I cannot abide.
His voice was quiet, but the more he spoke, the more feverish his gaze became. His smoke turned bright scarlet, almost like it had been painted over.
I'll never let anyone kill you. You're not going anywhere. Huh?
Probably not.
You are.
It felt like he was talking more to himself than me. Taka went up to me, his expression perfectly blank, and he grabbed me by the shoulders. His fingers dug into my arms.
Oh, that was some strangling.
I won't let them take you from me. Never.
Yandere mode.
His eyes were unfocused. He wasn't really looking at me. His empty gaze sent a chill down my spine. Taku.
Oh.
When I called his name, his eyes widened like he would have woken from a dream. SMP.
Ew.
One hand pressed to his mouth. Stammering, Taku looked at me hesitantly. No trace of that empty gaze remained. Were you gonna rape me? Instantly, his brow frowned in anguish.
Rape you? Don't be ridiculous. No,
You did that
No,
to
I'm
me.
really sorry. That wasn't my intention at all. I just need you to understand how worried I am about you.
Dot. Wordlessly, I turned on my heel and hurried to the door.
Wait, Toa!
Sussy.
I ran out of the basement and up the stairs.
I had Toa.
Aren't you okay with being raped? Toa.
Toa's like,
Oh,
no!
Meanwhile, my mind replayed everything that just happened. Taku was a completely different person back there. His dead-eyed stare gave me the goosebumps. What was he planning to do with me if I had spoken up? Never before did I see him look like that.
He like got a blast.
I looked at the clinic and ran down the Stark Road. God, he just fucking left.
Oh, he ran.
Yeah, my mind was composed and rational. I had run out of the building on purpose to fluster him.
It's all according to Keikaku.
According to plan.
He's fucking light yaggery. My intention to see if I could draw out the other side of him again. Oh, he wants to get raped. Tell the truth, I was curious about the other side of him. I ran for a while, then ducked into a random alley and came to a stop. I'm listening intently as I scan the sounds of my surrounding. No sign of anyone chasing me. Oh shit.
When no one chases after you. Oh.
Heartbreak. Not all according to Keikaku.
Taku?
Once I caught my breath, I leaned against the alley wall. I wasn't wearing my coat, so the chill quickly permeated the fabric of my shirt. Well, nice against my flesh skin, I leaned my head back and looked up the sky. Then I remembered Taku's empty gaze, and the hair on the back of my neck stood on end. I found myself craving nicotine.
All this time.
A short while later, the sound of speedy footsteps approaching. They were coming from the end of the alley. I straightened up and looked in the direction of the sound. I thought maybe Taku would come after me, but it didn't sound like him. Eventually, a lone figure appeared on the other end of the alley, his labored breath echoing up the narrow walls. When he spotted me, he froze. It was too dark to make out any identifying figures. What's on?
Is that
I have a familiar voice. It's going at him. Oh,
Igarashi? Oh my god!
Igarashi.
Yeah, it's me.
Yay!
I'm back.
Can you use the Kyle voice?
I'm back. I can't do it. Oh. I can't do Kyle.
Boo!
I'm back. I'm back.
Oh, I'm back.
Okay. My allergies are acting up.
The figure is scaled over to me.
Oh, jeez. Tosa, I'm so glad to see you.
Igarashi beamed brightly, though his countenance was looking haggard.
Actually, I was just on my way to see you. I was just hoping to get your advice about something.
He pulled a plastic bag
Oh,
of his coat.
God.
What do you think about these
Oh,
drugs?
drugs.
Oh!
I can see a ton of pills! Probably
Oh
not.
my god.
There
Sleeping
may be
pills?
more. He's like, you want a sample?
It's about these. You want some?
He paused and stared at the ground.
Wait, he's the one who broke in?
Oh.
Oh.
I was the one who broke in.
Yeah.
No,
Hi.
because remember, like, Toa was like, I didn't do that.
I found them at Dr. Murase's place.
At the clinic.
Yeah, these pills. Tono-san's been having him make them.
I shifted my gaze from the pills to Igarashi. You know about that.
Nodding. He's... Oh, sorry.
There you go.
Not a Wanu.
Oh god, Naughty, he stowed the bag into his pocket.
Heard about it from Sakaki-san. Not only that, but apparently Tono-san found Sakaki-san's secret hideout. So things are getting really dicey.
So what do you mean you found them? I cut in, bringing him back on topic. His face crumpled like he was about to cry.
He's like, ugh. Well, the truth is, about a week ago now, Sasaki ordered me to break into the clinic basement.
He did.
Yeah, he said he wanted me to retrieve any drugs I found there. So I kept the tabs on the doctor for a while, and when he left the building, I sniffed around to see if I could get in.
Sniff, sniff.
But then yesterday, I finally did.
He squeezed his eyes shut.
I regret what I saw.
He must have picked the locks again. Same as me. Any Takasada ground would have known now. I decided the time I light up with Lynn, I plenty of bugs on top to discover the basement for myself. Furthermore, Tucker reported to town that they were starting to break in. Tommy said nothing had been taken, but apparently that was a lie. Good thing too, since if he admitted someone had stolen the drugs, there was no telling what Tana would do.
Sasaki-san told me Tono-san's been plotting something. We don't know what, but we know it's really bad. Toa-san! Kawaii desu.
He bit his lip in anguish.
I was following orders, but I'm so scared that something bad will happen to the doctor because of me. But no admitting it doesn't magically solve anything, but I just really need to tell you.
Just then, I sensed someone's presence. I raised a hand to stop him from saying the word. Right now, I was being surveilled by Tono's men. It wasn't safe for me to remain in one location for too long. Let's take this somewhere else.
Like where?
Tono's got eyes on me too. Will be harder to find in the deathmatch area. Okay, that becomes relevant again.
Gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's go.
He's like, okay, I'm out of the deathmatch area. Leaves.
Nah.
I glanced around and headed deeper into the alley. With Igarashi and Toa, I approached the deathmatch area.
The deathmatch area is like just like Togai knew.
Oh god.
They kill each other.
I hope we see Mr. Toga Inu.
The Toga Inu.
The Toga Inu.
Name drop.
Shiki like appears in the moonlight.
Oh my god. My hero.
Oh yeah.
He starts cutting people with his samurai-sized sword.
Shoo, shoo, shoo. He goes back to his wheelchair.
Unaware, we notice black Yakuza cars. Groups of men clearly searching for someone. Probably me. We gave him a wide berth until we finally made it inside the deathmatch area.
Barely made it, huh?
Igarashi was out of breath from speed walking to match my pace. Yeah. I was still on guard, however.
There
my
is!
Oh god! Oh god, so many of them.
Guys,
You're
maybe
really
not a good idea.
That almost from nowhere. Oh shit, I'm the BMW!
Oh god, the BMW!
Really, your black car pulled up.
You really haven't learned your lesson, have you?
Turner in the front passenger seat and looked at me in contempt. Then his gaze shifted to Igarashi.
And you're with him, Igarashi.
Oh,
Igarashi flinched. Eyes as white as saucers.
saucers! Oh my god, the gang's here!
Oh,
Can aside. Who are we?
none of them.
I think Mota deserves to be Tono.
Yeah.
Who do you want to be, Capers?
I'll be the blonde guy.
Oh,
I think
that's
he's
blonde
graying.
dude.
I think he's graying.
He's great.
I'll be grandpa.
You look like your dad.
That's not what my father looks like.
Yeah, it is.
You think any white man looks like his father?
Stop being racist to my dad.
Wasn't the other guy's arm look kind of short?
Yeah. He's built
Why do I
different.
get short arms?
You look like that Roblox character.
Oh my god, wait, yes.
I look like I have a stuffy nose.
He's got baby arms.
He's boss baby.
He seemed surprised to see me and Igarashi together, but I didn't detect any panic. Maybe he wasn't aware that the pills had been stolen. I didn't notice any drastic changes in his smoke either.
Both of
Please,
you
party.
come here.
Ah!
Skirt!
I get drugged again.
Just then another car came speeding down the street and braked hard right next to us. The door opened and Takaki stepped out. Igarashi murmured, terrified. Takaki faced Sabatano, a hard look on his face.
Oh, Sakaki showed up.
Oh my god, guys, it's going down.
Gang fight.
Look at then a white van pulled up and a bunch of goons, probably Sakaki's men, filed out.
Oh my god.
I want to watch this unfold with eyebrows raised in amusement.
I certainly wasn't expecting the narrator himself to make an appearance.
Sakaki laughed, and a provocative sneer rose up on his face.
Likewise, you seem to be trying awfully hard to get Towa's attention. 2 visits in a single day.
He's a chain smoker. You'll have a heart attack because they're so old.
They glared at each other in silence for a moment.
No.
Could grieve is so touchy. Relax with you and cut off those bloodthirsty mongrels behind you.
Best response is the problem is a swift resolution, don't you think? Especially if there's a traitor in our midst. Traitor!
Oh, now that's news to me. It sounds like a serious problem then. This sounds like a bit like you're accusing us, doesn't it?
I must say I'm disappointed. Here I thought we were a team supporting the Takasatsu Gumi together. But alas, some of us are getting greedy.
Oh. I can't imagine many would side with a leader who's too blind to see what's right in front of his face. You're not fit to run, homie.
What? You got the war?
That does sound fun.
Turner
It's
reached
all
into his pocket. Likewise, Sakaki pulled out of his pocket.
Shine.
Their cronies surrounded them in a big tense circle.
Imagine someone pulls out an engagement ring.
my God,
The other one pulls out a gun.
Surprise!
With
The
my
surprise
eye.
proposal. Oh my god.
Oh my God, gone wrong. I clickbait. On a seat in front of us. I already said. Okay. When I move, I want you to run Sakaki's side.
Yeah? But what about you?
Right, an answer. Are you already running? So they turned and bolted in the opposite direction.
He's running away.
Bye, guys.
Well,
This exploded, shouting gunfire in the direction.
hey, Ray.
Oh!
Bon voyage! Well, the subordinates have all fought amongst each other. Sakaki and Tano chased after me.
So special.
I barely got an arrow early. I could hear sharp gunshots in the distance. Were they from Sakaki and Tano, or their goons?
Tomoda! Toa!
Oh wait, where'd he come out of?
Reflexively, I whipped my head around to the unexpected voice.
Oh!
Oh! Oh!
But a gunfire nearby!
Taku!
A hard impact struck me from behind, and I crumpled face down on the ground!
Oh my god, what's happening?
Sparks popped in my vision as my jaw hit the hard asphalt. Someone had pushed me aside.
Oh my
No.
god, is it
Ah!
Tuesday?
He shot!
It was the other unexpected voice, Taku! Taku. What was he doing here? How did he chase me all the way from the clinic? I was pretty sure he had followed me. Oh, come on, my eye. I could see him giving a pain. Like, this shit didn't hit me, then... Taku's covered in blood. I want
Oh my god!
Oh, look at him!
Taku!
There's a dark stain on the left side of his chest, and I can see scarlet fluid faintly trickling out. Blood! No.
I always have to
Ew.
save a damn bacon, don't I, kid?
What does that mean? Hey.
Motherfucker!
Oh my god, Sasaki was so confused. Oh! He shot his own son!
The color of TOONOS shoes on the pavement of Sakaki. The gun in his right hand was still smoking. Scowling, he came to stop in front of us.
Oh.
Oh!
お前がおとなしくしないから村瀬の榊
Alright, your misbehavior has now resulted in unnecessary injuries for both Murase and Sakaki.
榊は仕留め損なったが
Unfortunately, Sakaki survived, but I'm sure I'll get another chance to take him down. Right now, my priority is you two. Toa, forget about me. Just get out of here!
Okay.
Once, so it's running again.
Till you get back here.
No thanks. The check old Tato stopped on his chest wound.
Oh god.
残念ながらお前ととはセット
Sad
で
to state, the two of you are a package deal.
Granny, here's his gun to my head.
うちの連中がもうすぐ
My men will be here any minute. Sit tight and don't try anything.
I set up my knees next to Taku and steadily stared back at him. As Tomo and I quietly glared at each other, explosions and footsteps rang out. Probably his goons.
Toa.
I looked over at Taku. With so many bullets as he gazed at me with agony in his eyes.
Toa. Gomen aside.
And then he closed his eyes. Then he died.
Nara.
What a dot. For a moment, all the hair on my body stood on end. I went blank and I failed to process what I was seeing. He died?
Yeah.
It was crazy. With that thought, I reached out and pressed my fingers to his throat. I could feel his pulse throbbing away. He was alive.
死んだか
He's not dead, is he? I'm sure he's still alive.
On my face hung with an icy stare as he smiled thinly.
お前本当に反応が薄い
You sure don't emote much, do you? Are you be sure you're actually human?
He stared down his nose at me. Then finally I heard the sound of a car engine approaching.
Mew.
BMW runs him over.
I fucking Taku and I were shoved into the back of a car. They drove us to District B, parked at a hotel owned by Tono himself. Oh my God, is it Ray? Does he finally come back?
Oh my God, Ray Coon, I love him.
And
I think we just got kidnapped.
again.
Oh man, not again.
Just another week with talking Toa. His subordinates flicked his lately on both sides, escorting us. Yeah, we got kidnapped again.
Oh boy.
With Tono leading the way, we all boarded the elevator. Then one of his lackeys slid a card into the small panel on the floor buttons. The elevator started to rise on its own, going past the top floor 15 and stopping at the 18th floor. The elevator doors opened, and we all filed out. All stretched out in front of us, with doors on either side and floor lighting spaced intermittently along the way. I looked up at the ceiling and spotted round devices affixed to the corner of the ceiling, probably a surveillance camera. Tono led us down the hallway until he stopped short at one of the doors. One of his henchmen produced a key card and opened the door. Oh, nice. Tono walked in and looked over his shoulder at us.
Murase
already noticed this since he's been here a few times. This is my all-inclusive members only casino resort. Floors 16 through 18 are for private use only, and no general admission. The two of you will be staying here until the drug is ready. You can use this room and the one next to it. I've arranged a separate room for Murase to do his work. We'll see it later. I don't care if you work around the private floors, but you will be supervised at all times. Don't leave the building, alright? Do it.
Well, so I gave the go-ahead. He is supportive and started feeling me up. He emptied my pockets, including my phone and the earpieces. And they stripped off Taku's jacket and confiscated all his stuff, too. He was barely conscious, so we didn't protest.
Tora, you're coming with me.
Tono beckoned for me with one finger, then opened the door. I stared at him, but as I left the room, I glanced back at Taku. He still showed no signs of stirring.
Don't worry, we'll have Murase patched up.
Right now, I had no chance but to obey. I turned to leave the room. Bye, Taku.
See you never.
Tono walked down the hallway and then stopped in a different room and opened the door with a keycard. Oh, how nice! How spacious.
Oh boy.
Wow.
The interior reeked of perfume. 5 or 6 women. Like, ooh!
It's like a sex hotel.
5 or 6.
Ooh, or.
When they spotted Tono, they all donned sicko, fancy smiles and straightened up.
Boobies.
Tono-san, welcome back!
Welcome back.
Oh god, there's so many women!
Really greeting him. Oh.
These are my special ladies, reserved for entertaining important clients and guests. I love them, have looks far beyond your average nightclub hostess.
Upon further inspection, I noticed they were all tall and slender.
Did Tono not get the memo?
Special ladies. Oh, but I wasn't interested in women.
Oh my god.
I didn't feel comfortable around them.
He's literally gay because he hates women.
In the past, girls would hate on me, and I was receptive to it, but dating was too much work. God, women, all they did was nag. I didn't enjoy it at all. I wasn't sure when the discovery first started. Probably childhood, if I had to guess.
Mommy issues.
These days, I try to avoid it when possible. So if you wanted to impress me, it wasn't working.
He was just a room full of men.
I know, scantily clad men. He'd be like, oh, ooh.
Oh.
Did he really bring me here just to show me his collection of women? Females? Mildly puzzled, I looked around the room. Just then I realized that one of the escorts wasn't looking at us. Gasp. She was sitting at the edge of the bed with her back turned. She seemed to despise being with these women, or rather being here at all, with every fiber of her being. And she looked over her shoulder and made eye contact with me. With her short-dealing hair, she looked like an ordinary quiet woman. She quickly averted her eyes, but it was too late. Something about her had given me pause. I didn't notice any changes or smoke.
Interested?
TOONOS be looking at her and smirked.
That was a real gem, although she's as stubborn as a mule. But I know how to handle her type. As long as she does her job, I have no issue with her, so I let her do what she likes.
Sure. But why did you bring me here? And smirk deepened.
You're my hostage both for Murase and for Sakaki. Mostly Murase, since I need him to finish his task. But while I have you here, I thought I'd let you have some fun.
Fun?
I don't like women!
With women?
It's torture! I looked back at him dubiously. He chuckled.
If Murase saw this way, his little heart might stop.
But he ignored my confusion as clapped his hands.
Ladies, I have an order for you. Make me a delectable snack.
Oh god.
Oh no!
Oh god.
He's gonna scream. Bewildered, I turned and glanced at Tana reproachfully.
Just think of it as your new job.
Oh, and gently grabbing me by both arms. Ah! Is this what I think it is? I hope the hell I was wrong.
Getting R-worded by woman?
And they ended up drag me off to the other side of the room. I'd assumed they would take me to the bed, but instead we went to the bathroom. Bath time.
Whee!
The room was blindingly bright. The light glinted off the white marble floor and directly into my eye. Against the far wall, I could see a glass shower stall with a big round jacuzzi bathtub. Near the door was a countertop with 2 sinks. Examining the woman here in the light, I noticed that in spite of their supposed good looks, they were all gone with patchy skin. Ew.
Ew.
I suspected maybe they were drug addicts, based on their slurred speech earlier. For now, I was sure of it.
For starters, can you take off your clothes?
Loma with wavy bleached hair stood in front of me from the sinks. Still don't understand what was going on, but nevertheless, I slowly started to strip. Then another woman walked over. She was carrying a dress in her hands. It was visibly well-tailored and made of glossy, flowy fabric.
Oh no!
Oh, Toa's gonna become a woman.
Once I was reduced to my underwear, the wavy-haired woman took the dress and held it out to me.
Oh my god, are we gonna have like what's the anime girl wig from earlier?
Oh my god, oh my god. Here, put this on.
Put it on. I repeated blankly. The item in question was clearly a woman's clothing. I'm a man.
It's okay, it's big enough for a man, and you're pretty skinny anyway.
But...
TOONOS orders. We were told to make you pass as a woman. ... Oh, drug addicts?
I stared back. Agog! Was this my
Agog?
Not cool, man.
Hey. Once you put it on, we'll do your hair and makeup.
This wasn't especially encouraging, so I stood there blankly. Then she sent the dress to me urgently.
Come on, put it on. Boobs.
I like the coochie zoom in. She put her hand away and reflexively snatched the dress before it could fall. Resistance was starting to feel pointless, so I decided to cooperate. That said, I don't know the first thing about wearing a dress. I stared down the delicate fabric. The other women sensed my confusion and came over to help. Somehow they managed to squeeze me into it. Yay, girl power. Honestly, I had no idea women could tolerate wearing this crap on a daily basis. It was tight, restricting, and extremely uncomfortable.
Wow. Okie dokie, now for your makeup.
I had a single moment to catch my breath. They sat me down in front of the sinks.
That's not even a sink.
That's not a sink.
Toa's like on something like makeup room, that's a bathroom.
Makeup.
Where did I pee?
The wavy hair woman pinned my bangs up and started applying various liquids and powders to my face. Yeah, show me women Toa. I want to see.
Yeah, I want to see this.
Me too.
My skin took on glossy sheen like the dress, and I had to fight the urge to scrub it off.
Oh no.
So I'm a man. If this was right in front of me, I was supposed to watch myself transform. I felt like I was being physically altered into a different life form, and I hated every minute.
With the scars concealed, he starts looking pretty good, don't you think? Now what eyeshadow? I think this color would look good.
The girls gleefully gabbed amongst themselves, paying no mind to how I felt.
What about me, guys?
Guys,
Tell us, are you TOONOS special someone?
さっき聞いただろ
didn't you hear? I'm a hostage.
でも
Well, that was the first time you ever went to a cross-dress. Surely it's just pretty bit torture and all that.
あんたたちはトーノが
You
怖く
people
ない
aren't afraid of him.
怖いって言えば怖いけど
Sure we are, but he's nice to us as long as we do what we're told, and sometimes he'll buy us stuff. Hard to hate him, am I right?
ね
Neither one all readily agreed.
もしかしたらあなた
Oh wait,
パー
are
テ
you
ィー
going to the
出るの
party?
Party
What party?
そうもうすぐ本土の政治家や
We
官
heard
僚
there's
たちを
gonna
呼
be
ぶ
a
パー
party
ティ
with
ー
all
がある
the
らしいの
politicians and bureaucrats from the mainland.
でも
But now that I
よ
think
く考
about
え
it,
たら
there's no way you take a guy and drag to
女
that kind of
装した
major
男の人を
event,
連れて
huh?
行くなんてことさすがにないわよね
Tee tee.
Police, right?
Oh, wow.
Really politicians and bureaucrats. Igarashi Sakaki both claimed Tono was plotting
He's gonna
something.
blow up the place.
Was he trying to have the drug ready in time for this party? Party hardy? Was that why you brought Taku here? But man, the police were already always eager to watching for the opportunity to take Shinkomi away from Takasaka Gumi. The organization was planning to distribute a new drug. They pounced ASAP. So Tono probably figured this could keep the cops in check if he announced it as a business strategy and offered to share the profits. The goal of the party was to lay down the groundwork for investor relations. Tono was rushing Taka to finish the job because of his hard deadline. If successful, Tono would gain massive support both internally and externally, giving him optimal chance to upstage Sakaki.
そのパーティーっていつかわか
Do
る
you know when it's happening?
9日後って言ってたわよ借り出される
9
の
days, he said. We've been invited to attend.
そうか
Gotcha. As I spoke, I looked at my reflection in the mirror. With skin like molded clay, I could no longer tell the difference between myself and the women around me.
Play.
I want to see.
Honestly. Face reveal, face reveal. Hurry, hurry.
After my makeup was done, they put a wig on me and started styling my hair while having the time of their lives. I was miserable.
I hate women.
I became a misogynist, the more and more by the second. Then I stepped into a pair of stiletto heels, and apparently my makeup was complete. I was taken back to the living room.
It's done.
Then reveal, the perfume-like smell embedded in the makeup was making me sick. Both the dress and the heels were hard to move around in. I felt I probably wasn't going to get back up. He just complains. As I staggered around the room, I noticed Tono standing there. Apparently he was waiting for his finished product. I expected him to start making fun of me, but instead he looked at me with a satisfied grin.
思った以上の
You turned out even better than I thought. You look great. How's it feel to be a woman?
どうだ
Oh,
女
Oh!
に
Oh!
oh. He's like MILF.
Whatever.
Fucking awful.
I don't care.
I don't get why it's like, why isn't it just full blonde or full black hair? Why is it
No,
like,
like we have to keep the tips.
it's not even tips, dude.
It's a whole, the rest of his hair is blonde. And his
He
bangs
only
are
had the
black.
blonde wig.
Oh my god, he snorted at my apathetic response and looked at the woman.
お前たち後で好きなもの
Ladies, you're gonna expect a reward later on.
His fucking Skeletor hands. Oh my god.
Skeletor.
All squeaked in delight. Oh,
おいと
fucking hell.
村瀬に披露しに行くぞ
Oh,
Oh my
no,
God.
we're gonna give him as like a sexuality crisis. Come,
Now I
Tora,
can fuck you.
we're going to show you off to
So
Murase.
I was like, look here, Dr. Murse, if you want a woman, I'll give you a woman. I'll give you a wife, and I'll give you a wife as long as you do drugs for me.
He's like, okay, look at gentleman. He elegantly proffered a hand and I ignored it.
あんたこういう趣味が
He looks like shit. Is this what you're into? I was half teasing, half serious. He retracted his hand and shrugged.
いや俺の興味の対象
No, I'm only interested in females, but perhaps I could consider you an exception.
俺なら
Oh
だ
God.
って
So you fuck me?
今のお前なら
The
な
get up, sure.
He responded to my challenge with a twisted
そ
sneer.
ういう仕事だと思って
Tell yourself it's just a job and have some fun with it. Now let's go.
行く
Oh
ぞ
God.
He headed for the doors. For me, my legs were shaky and I could barely walk. These heels weren't easy to adapt to. As I floundered, Tono clucked his tongue and came back. Then he slid an arm around my waist and pulled me close.
You're so burny.
He muttered flatly under his breath and started walking. I leaned against him, struggling to stay upright in his heels. After we left the women's room, we returned to the previous room. I just turned open the door. Taki looked up from the bread.
The bread.
He was... Stop! Stop it! He's so fully conscious and toast for me to push him up!
He's feasting on some bread.
お前にいいものを見せてやる
Mercy, I have something fun I want to show you.
Tono spoke in uncharacteristically cheery voice as he walked in, yanking me close to him. I stumbled out in front of Taku. I was like, ew.
No, boy.
He should be in shock. He's referred to confusion.
Huh?
What are you?
Huh?
It's my
Wife?
wife.
Maya-san.
Quietly remembered a name I didn't
Is
recognize.
it going all?
Then Tono grabbed me by the jaw and pulled me close.
Oh no. Maybe that's Toa's mom.
声も出ない
Not Toa. Oh yeah, Toa.
Breathtaking, isn't it? He really is a dead ringer for Maya.
俺もちょっとした冗談
I
の
did it
つも
as a
りでやっ
joke,
て
but
み
it
たん
turns
だ
out that power genetics is not to be underestimated.
Wait, maybe. Oh my
You
god.
like this with my
Taku
mom?
No,
Oh.
no, I think Taku is Toa's stepfather.
And he fucked him?
I bet he feels awful about it right now. He's like, no, I did that to my son.
Ruh-roh. Tired, especially should have been struck of fury, and he glared at Tono.
Tono, you sick?
Who's Maya? When I cut in, Tono released my jaw and smirked.
なんだ
Right, you don't remember? That's your mother's name. Oh.
Taku second a breath. My mother.
村瀬はな
Mercy was in love with her, you know.
やめろ
Oh
Stop!
my
つまりお
god.
前は
All
こ
this
れま
time
で
He's
父
literally-
と母親の身代わりを
No!
させられていた
He
All this,
literally
my
fucked his
god.
son.
あいつは
Oh my god.
all this time, he's just been using you as a replacement goldfish for your mother. He sees her in you.
違う
Chigao!
I don't watch an amusement. It's Taku's letter. Maya. I can't remember much about my mother.
My mother diddled me.
Yeah, he's like has trauma. Even no, I tried. I can only recall vague silhouette at best. Was that why Taku always got so overprotective of me? Maya. Surrogate goldfish.
Oh.
If so, then I wasn't bothered by it. It didn't really matter to me.
村瀬
Where's
はこう
MC?
見えて結構
Awesome.
厄介な男だ
Mercy is far more pathetic than Ina-san. What do you think, Toba?
別に
I don't care.
Herb.
This is important. Oh, good god.
Snape voice is fucking killing me. Oh my god.
Oh. Oh my god. So funny. Oh.
I'm trying to get shot dead, so I don't have to do his voice anymore.
He's the
Best voice too.
I love
Wait.
Tono.
It sounds very familiar. What is what?
It's
What's
fucking
that?
Snape. It's fucking
Oh,
do 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 do.
Harry!
Harry Potter. Yo, wizard now.
Oh god. Hey, he kind of looks like Snape.
He does. Tono got my mother jogging.
俺は男には興味
I
が
have
ないん
no
だ
interest
が
in men, but then again, I wasn't expecting you to turn out so sexy. Anyone would want
さす
you.
がに欲しいと思っても仕方がないよな
He does what he did. Oh, he's trying to break Taku.
むしろ
I could always experiment with you, I suppose. If all goes well, I might
も
make
しい
you
い
my
具合だ
lover.
ったら愛人にしてもいい
He's stroking my cheeks seductively, tracing his thumb over my lower lip.
遠野
Tono!
He like trimmed his pants.
He's so sexy. Right as he leaned in close, Taku screamed his name.
手を出されたく
Someone's name.
早く仕
If
事
you
を片
don't
付
want
け
me
ろ
to lay a finger on him, then hurry up and finish your task.
He spoke flatly, then turned for the door, dragging me along with him. It was all I could do just to stagger in the same direction. I looked over my shoulder at Taku and found him glaring down at the tightly balled fists. He swaying smoke that turned dark red. For some reason, the sight made the hair on the back of my neck stand on end. But Tono yanked me toward him, so I was forced to turn and leave Taku behind.